We're live. Oh, I'm Kaitlyn and Tony from Phantasmic Chronicles, and today we are going to make some... I'm not going to say that.
What, you can't say irresistible?
No. Irresistible.
Irresistible.
Okay, well, we're just going to make some Jif peanut butter cookies, because I don't feel like saying that today. So we're just going to make some peanut butter cookies.
Do you have your oven on?
Nope, not yet. Okay. So we're already, Molly's in already. Hello.
Monorail Molly, welcome in.
Okay, so first we need to preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now while that's preheating, we're going to go ahead and start with our steps. Should I tell them the ingredients?
You can, or you can tell them as you go along.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys all the ingredients before we start. So we are going to need Jif peanut butter. It doesn't have to be Jif, but if you want to, go ahead. Peanut butter, some Crisco or regular vegetable shortening, brown sugar, milk, vanilla, 1 large egg, all-purpose flour, and baking soda and salt. So that's all of our ingredients. We have them all set out over there.
Do you need regular sugar for this recipe?
No, we just need brown sugar.
Okay. You're the baker.
Okay, so our first step, we already did that. And now we need to go ahead and combine some of our ingredients. So we're going to combine our peanut butter, which we need 3/4 cups of peanut butter.
We're going for a ride, folks. I'm going to ride you guys back a little bit.
No, we need to get the milk out.
Huh?
So, we still need to get the milk out. He got that, okay. So, let's see.
I'm just the assistant, folks. She tells me what to do and I do it. It's just like being with her mom.
Hey!
I get yelled at. I get scared and I do it. Hi Rhonda, welcome in.
Nothing beats a fully, freshly opened jar of peanut butter.
Why is that?
It smells amazing.
Kind of like a fresh pot of coffee.
Do you need to scoop this with the knife?
That's how I would do it. Hope everybody's having a good day. Molly, are you getting all this rain that came in this morning? Because we've had downpours all day off and on. Jonathan, you're probably going to be getting some of this rain too, because it looks like it's tracking right up your way for tomorrow, if it's not already there.
Where does Jonathan live?
Jonathan lives in Canada.
Oh, like Cargo does?
Mm-hmm.
How is it up in Canada? I always wanted to know, like, how cold it is on, like, a normal daily basis.
Like, are you asking about the summer? The winter?
Maybe about, like, fall time.
Hey, Jonathan, what's your current temperature, bud? It's probably pretty similar to ours.
Probably.
Toronto normally is. That kind of area. Yeah, it's been steady downpour when it wasn't downpouring. It's been a steady rain. Yeah, Rhonda, I think that's kind of what this is rain from Nicole. At least that's the way they made it sound. I try not to watch much local news. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but there's just, you only got so much time for everything that goes on in life, so I tend to listen to national stuff when I'm on the go. It was 60 there yesterday, sis. 50. Next week, 26, which is kind of what it's going to be here. It's going to be right around the freezing point next week. Maybe as high as 40s during the day.
Wait, that means we can play dodgeball in school. The one thing that I kind of like about dodgeball is definitely like how our teachers kind of throw in different rules. Like the last time we played it, she let us do no backboard. If you're out, you're out. Hopefully they know what backboard is. Do you think they probably know?
I don't know what backboard is.
Okay, so
they might, but
it's kind of so you know, like there's a backboard on a basketball hoop. That's the backboard that we're talking about because we play in our gym with the basketball hoops. So that's what we normally use. We either do, if like you hit the backboard, your whole team's allowed to come back in that was out. But
yeah, that sounds like a homemade Conesville rule.
No, not really. But and then we normally have backboard. And then last week, I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, they made this rule that you can only use your dominant hand to throw because everybody was getting so good.
You mean non-dominant hand?
Non-dominant hand, there we go.
So you would have to throw left-handed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's non-dominant.
Yeah, which was, it kind of sucked. But we would take that, and we were allowed to do backboard, but everybody was so bad at throwing that nobody could hit the backboard. And almost everybody was out on my team. And all the pressure was basically on me, which I don't like that. And so I tried to hit the backboard. First time I was so close. And then I finally hit it with my left hand. And my class goes crazy. And our whole grade's kind of crazy about like dodgeball and kickball and everybody like that. But yeah. I'll be right back. I'll be over at the sink rinsing this off because we need it for something else.
I'll rinse it off. You go ahead.
Oh, you're going to rinse it off?
Yep, just you need it right now?
I don't think we need it right now, but... Actually, I think I still need it to scoop out the peanut butter.
Yeah, you will. Hang on, let me rinse this out. I forgot to rinse this out over when I was cleaning. I can still smell all the stuff in it.
Jonathan, that's true. Rain, go away. We don't want it here today. I hate rain.
There you go.
Okay, so we need our mixing bowl. Just gonna put our peanut butter in there.
Yeah, we've had a little spitting and a few spots of snow mixed with some rain a couple of times. A couple weeks ago when we had a cold front come through, but that's all we've had so far. I'm looking forward to just skipping winter and going right to spring. That's kind of what I'm shooting for this year.
Us kids love winter. The only thing we do whenever we have snow days and our friends are home, we all like to go to these couple of hills that we like to meet up at, and they're pretty steep, and it's pretty sketchy to me, too. But,
and you guys go down our driveway.
Yeah, and we go down our driveway, which is pretty steep. So.
Yeah, I would show you guys, but it's kind of hard to see out our windows right now.
Yeah.
The power plant that I did the stream from that brought down the smokestacks just recently brought down 2 very large buildings, and the explosions were pretty powerful. And my windows right now are just coated with, like, the screens and the outside of the windows are just coated with that stuff because it just brought dirt and dust all up through here. And I have not had a chance to get out and clean my windows this year, which I'm noticing creepy cobweb hanging down up there. So yeah, I think we're all pretty lucky compared to like the Cabrals. It sounds like they live in a very cold area, which I'm not sure what part of Canada they're in. And even if I did, I wouldn't really know much about it. I don't know a whole lot about Canadian geography. I know the basics.
Alright, so we already got our peanut butter in our bowl. Now we're going to get our Crisco.
I mean, I know the important things like, you know, Rush is from Canada.
So now we need 1/2 cup of Crisco.
And Quebec has the greatest comic festival in the world. I mean, that's kind of my extent of Canadian knowledge.
People seem that Canadian people are so nice, and I honestly want to see if that's true because I don't know. In America, people can be kind of mean.
Oh, so Rhonda, you're saying kind of the plains area of Canada, which anything like the plains area of the United States is just downright brutal because it's flat and very cold. See, I've never been a con person, Rhonda. I never got into them. I've never went to one either, so I shouldn't say that I've never been into them. I've never went to them. I got a friend. He travels all over the U.S. He's spent probably tens of thousands of dollars meeting people. He's a huge Star Wars guy. Like, this is the guy that if you want to know some random piece of knowledge about like a third cousin to the best friend of the guy who was like the 4th stormtrooper on the Death Star, he could tell you all about that guy. Like, he knows what he does for a living. He knows the reason. No, Kyle. My friend Kyle, the one that does all the drone photos around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his license plate literally says Star Wars. Okay, honey. Those ingredients need to go in here.
Oh, I can probably put those in there.
Yep, because once you do, I'll have to get that out and I'll have to
Yeah.
clean that bowl out because that's for dry ingredients. Yep. Take that off.
I'm gonna have to wipe this off after
Where's your spatula?
I can.
Give me the knife.
We're not done. Yeah, we are. Okay, I'm gonna use our spatula.
Get a paper towel. Clean up all this excess. I'm sorry if things are a little bit quiet today. I've really been struggling with some insomnia, so my energy level is not the best today.
I'm still trying my best. This peanut butter is not wanting to work with me today.
Let me show you. Watch. Just like
I could have done it. Okay. This I don't think we need anymore. No, we don't. Now, whenever you're done with that, can you rinse this out? out. I can probably do it right now. I have nothing to do right now.
Do you need it again?
Huh?
What's
The 3/4 one I need it again.
well? What size is it? Because you're going to be doing dry stuff. We want to make sure it's dry.
3/4. And it might be some dry ingredients. Yeah, it's all dry.
Yeah, it should be by now. I don't know where all my measuring cups are. Looking here.
There's no measuring cups here.
A lot of 2/3 running around.
You could just use this.
No, because that's 1/3, not.
Yeah, 2/3 you can put 2 of them.
That's 2/3. That's not 3/4.
You don't need 3/4. I have it.
What's that black one there?
What, black and white one?
Mm-hmm.
1/4.
You could do it 3 times.
Yeah, I could. Okay.
Oh wow, 19 Fahrenheit where they're at. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great time.
I'm just gonna do this. If most of you guys are from yesterday as well, you guys should probably know I'm not good with brown sugar.
She's gonna do just fine today, guys. You watch.
I'm already doing the brown sugar.
Well, where are you putting?
We have to put all of them in there.
You're still doing wet ingredients.
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of wet. Yeah, we're still doing wet.
You're doing wet ingredients.
Needs more. Oh. Okay, that's 3. And then we're gonna have to change to the other bag. Which I already got the other bag out. It was good.
I'll finish cleaning that out here in a minute. Let that stuff kind of melt down. Hey, you know, guys, I know this is off subject what you're talking about. Just a word I seen on there. I seen you guys were talking about Hamilton, Ontario, and a con there. Have you guys watched Hamilton on Disney Plus?
What's that?
I know that it's been out for quite some time, but I came across it again the other day when I was watching the final episode of Andor, and I'm thinking about going back and watching that this afternoon. I thought that was a tremendous Broadway play. That was very well done. What's his name? Juan Mendel Miranda? Is that his name? But he plays Hamilton in that, and he is tremendous. I thought it was a very well done, well thought out play.
Alright, Dad. We need another bag.
Okay, did you get it out?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little long, Rhonda, but it is well worth it. I mean, it's not as true to period as it could be, but that's just because of the diversity of the cast. And it's not a knock on the diversity at all. I think it's great. I love the way that they did it. But it's about the story of Alexander Hamilton and what he meant to America at that time, and then his ultimate demise at the hands of Aaron Burr.
I need help with this.
Okay.
Please. I'm sorry. I'm not really polite today.
But since I did bring it up, has anybody in here watched the series Andor on Disney Plus? See, I'm in the minority here. I think that movie Rogue One was quite possibly, outside of the original trilogy, I would put that number 4 in the list of movies in the Star Wars genre. It's very well done, and it's the story of the rebel spy from the movie Rogue One and his backstory. And it's been a really fun journey watching this story fold out of how he winds up becoming a rebel spy and his ultimate imprisonment and eventual escape back into the world. And this has been my favorite part about it so far is all of these Star Wars shows have been 8 episodes. 8 episodes and done. And then you got to wait for another season. The best part about this is you get 2 more episodes, but you don't know it until you get to it. But now that they are all out, it kind of ruins it, because when I watched the 8th episode expecting it to be a season finale, I was so let down because it left it in such a weird spot. And then I thought about going back to watch it again the following week, and I seen I had a 9th episode, so I was really excited. And those last 2 episodes told a tremendous amount of storytelling and a tremendous amount of giving you great information to help you understand who this guy is and where he came from and what he's going to become. So if you get a chance, I highly recommend sitting down and watching Andor. It's not The Mandalorian. I'm not going to sit here and say it is, but the storytelling and the storyline is right on par with Andor, right on par with Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's straightforward. It's very Star Wars, and it's Diego Luna, the guy that plays Andor, is a very good actor, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it when you do watch it.
Okay, so I already got our. No, never mind. We need more. We need more milk. Okay. Sorry guys, I might have bumped you a little bit. We need 3 tablespoons. I already got 1 in there. So we need 3 of these.
If you guys have ever watched the Avengers and Thor, it's got the actor Martin Skarsgård in it. He's the guy who was doing the experiments on the Tesseract when Loki came and killed all them and tried to steal it. Which he's a really good actor too. He's been in a million things and he's good in everything he does. He either plays a really great villain or a really good guy. He plays very strong characters. A very strong actor. I think you guys are really going to enjoy watching the build of the Rebel Alliance too, because the Rebel Alliance at this time is literally just kind of a couple people here and a couple people there, kind of hiding in the woods, and they're trying to find the people that are in the Senate and places of power. They're wanting to fight back, and people in the Senate and that are trying to fight back are still looking for people to be rebels. So it's really the coming together of telling the story of the original Star Wars and Rogue One. So I think you guys are really going to like this series.
Okay, Dad, I'm going to stop you there just for a second.
Rhonda, I totally agree, time. But when I get home from work, that's the first thing I do. When I get home from work, I've got a little time in between that and making dinner where something goes on. Something either that I want to rewatch or something that I want to watch. And then you got dinner. And, you know, my kids are old enough now. They just need to be told it's shower time or bedtime or whatever it is, and they can do that all themselves. So I get a little more time, especially late in the evenings, to do those things. So I'm able to watch shows that I normally never would have before.
Okay, so I got, while he was telling you guys about the Avengers and Marvel and stuff, I went ahead and put in our 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I hope I said that right. Probably not.
You don't do the eggs yet, do you?
No.
Okay.
And while it's blending, you'll put in, add the egg and just beat till it's blended.
1 egg?
Yeah.
Okay. And you'll do that while it's running. So do you need help with that?
Hopefully not.
You can stop it to do it. It's not a big deal.
At a medium speed, so 3, 4. Okay.
Where's the straight?
With the red.
Yep. That's why I clean the sink, so I can you can leave that right where it's at.
Now we can use the egg. I got the egg right here.
Without an eggshell.
Without an eggshell, and if we find one, I'm gonna have to dig my fingers in there and get it out. Okay, so now got my egg. Now we're just going to put the egg in and read the instructions one more time, make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, and then egg in there. Oh no.
You're good. Turn
No,
it like this. There you go. Right over the trash. Go ahead and just take it to the trash. Okay, Molly, have a great day.
Bye, Molly. Nice having you here. Okay. Let's see. Someone else came in. He's probably been for a while. I didn't know who they were though. Who's that?
That's Rhonda.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, she's been in here a little bit.
Yeah, I saw in the chat. I have my phone right here, so I can kind of look at the chat. But
I'm actually looking for my phone,
looking here.
as usual.
Okay. So now that we have that in, I'm pretty sure we need to start mixing it.
So Rhonda, how's your school going? I hope it's going well for you. And hopefully we're still going okay.
Okay. Now we gotta get in this bowl, not that one. We're gonna need to combine our flour, baking soda, and salt, which we need 1 3/4 cup of flour. I just had a brainstorm there. Not a brainstorm, brain fart. Okay, so we need our flour. Try to get as much out of this one we can.
You know, Rhonda, I had to do that a couple of times before I ultimately had to stop going. You know, sometimes you have to just, that's one of the nice things about, you know, being an adult and going to school is you can make those kinds of decisions and you can take your time and make sure that you are fully capable of finishing what you're doing because, you know, it's not a cheap journey. It's not an easy journey.
Okay. So now we need 3/4 full cups of flour. I'm just going to use the same one that we use with brown sugar.
So you're probably going to be seeing more of these little types of pop-up streams from us now that winter looks like it's starting to settle in. Cedar Point is closed for the year. It's hard to get out and do a few things that I would like to be doing. You know, the festivals are all over around town. The concert series is over, so next year I'm going to be probably bringing you guys some of the concert series that our little town does now.
Like the little fests.
Well, that too, but the city has just established something called a DORA zone, DORA. It's a designated outdoor refreshment area, and it's a designated area throughout the city where you can have open container, and the places that participate sell a specific cup that you have to purchase, and that's the cup you have to carry to drink your beverage in, your alcoholic beverage. And it's worked really well for the city so far, and it travels through our downtown area and also wraps around and goes across the Three Rivers Memorial Bridge, which takes you over to a little historic town called Roscoe Village. It's back in the 1800s when a lot of transportation was done with canal boats in areas like Pennsylvania, Indiana, and Ohio, bringing goods in off of Lake Erie and other Great Lakes. We were a very large port town for the canal, so that historic area is part of the DORA. So they do some concerts over there from time to time. They do concerts over at I'm sorry guys, I'm really tired today. And in our downtown area, they do a concert. They did 4 of them this year, which they brought in some really nice cover bands. Let's see who just came in.
Jesse did.
Oh, Jesse, thanks for coming in, sweetie. How are you feeling today? I hope you're doing really good today.
By the way, people, I already put our baking soda in there. We can't see it.
She's just a baking away over here, guys.
I know.
Bacon. I like bacon.
Well, Dad, I also have a little joke for too.
Okay, guys, she's got jokes.
Not really a joke, but
Well,
something for you to think about. Why is bacon called bacon and cookies called cookies? If you bake cookies and cook bacon.
You mean if you bake cookies and cook bacon?
Yeah, if you bake cookies but cook bacon. That's...
So you're saying that's a shower thought?
Yeah, it is, basically.
That's what my son calls it, a shower thought. Things you think of while you're standing in the shower. I call it thoughts you have, random thoughts you have while you're falling asleep at night. But that takes a lot more words than Brandon's little saying.
Sure.
So you're saying really what we should be making right now is bacon. We should be baking bacon.
Yeah. Now we're going to be baking bacon. I'm joking. Still cookies. Peanut butter cookies.
You know, there are recipes that have bacon in it.
Yeah.
So you'd be baking bacon. Oh, Jesse, I don't know if that'd work. They changed one of my medicines for my bipolar, and one of the side effects that should go away in probably about a week or so is insomnia. I've been sleeping about an hour and a half in stretches, and it's usually about 2 to 3 stretches of an hour and a half, followed by like an hour to 2 hours being awake. So I do have a watch that tracks all my sleep, and it's telling me that I actually got a good night's sleep last night for me. I got 4 hours. That's the most I've had in one night in the last week and a half. I've been averaging between 2.5 to 3 hours. So
salt does not go up there. I tried to put the salt in the thing. It won't fit up there.
Oh, honey, you just leave that out on the counter, because that one actually does go up there, but I gotta fill up the salt.
Okay. So now that we have the salt, we need to combine them.
Jessie said that hurt her head trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. And I told one to Mom about Pinocchio.
Jonathan wants a tongue twister.
A tongue twister? Okay. So, try to say black background, then brown background really fast.
She's gonna demonstrate.
I can't do it.
Well, you can't ask them if you can't do it.
Black background, brown back... It's hard. Black background, brown background. It's
You gotta say
hard.
things like, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells... Sally sells seashells by the seashore?
Seashells by the seashore? Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
What's seashells?
I know, I'm as bad as you. There's another one. Woodchucks don't chuck wood.
Yeah, they don't. Wait, do they? I thought they don't. No, they don't.
Here's one for you. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound?
Yeah,
If no one's there to hear it, how do you know?
because all trees make a sound. Well, not all trees. It depends how big the tree is.
But my question is, if no one's there to hear it, did it make a sound?
I don't know.
Because
Wait, do you
Maybe-
mean like
maybe
no
sa-
one, like not even
maybe sound,
animal life?
maybe sound isn't really sound. Maybe sound is just what we interpret in our brains.
And our brains, also animals too, because animals are not really.
But if
Some
no
of them are
one's,
deaf.
nothing is there to hear it, does it really make a sound?
I would say yes.
Oh, Jesse wants you to try to say Floyd's food and fuel.
Where is that? Floyd's Food and Fuel.
Floyd's food and fuel?
Yeah.
It's not
Floyd's
that easy.
Food and Fuel.
Yeah.
Floyd's Food and Fuel. There.
Kaitlyn can barely say her whole name without messing it up.
Kaitlyn Josephine Brink.
That's not how you say it.
Kaitlyn Josephine Brigg lips.
Nope, that's not how you say it. It's Lips McGillicuddy.
With McGillicuddy. I think our dry ingredients are kind of good now. Which is sad because that just makes us one step closer to being done. Now we need to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Yep. Which we need this thing. Only pour littles at a time.
We'll pour it in, then we put the lid on.
Okay.
It's supposed to be for that, but I don't like to use it because it.
How much? Half? Like that. And then...
Yep, give it a couple of little. Okay, put some more. Go ahead and give it some more, honey. Yep. We'll put the lid on and we'll give it a couple zips and there we go.
Okay. Do we need to rinse this off before we put it in the dishwasher?
No. Is this recipe called to refrigerate this at all?
Refrigerate? It doesn't say in it. It doesn't say in it. I hope you
Some
guys
recipes want you to
is
refrigerate
going
for
good.
like a half an hour to an hour.
Yeah. I don't like refrigerating. It takes too much time. Speaking of refrigerating, I need more water. One water because it tastes like Kool-Aid because I have Kool-Aid right now.
There's lemonade in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Hang on with this for just a minute, guys. We're going to finish this up and then we'll be back on the camera. Hopefully the blender's not too loud. Guys, can anybody in chat tell me what time that Monarch actually goes live today?
Does that look good to you?
Yeah.
Where's the spatula?
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to fall out, but you still need a spatula. Here.
Does anyone put in there what time Monarch Moments goes live today?
No, not yet.
I know they are doing a roast or a stream, I think at a museum today. Garrett texted me last night with the link, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. So I think sometimes Garrett forgets just how late it is out here when he texts people, because I think he texted me about 1 in the morning.
Can I guys, now we need to start forming our cookies on our baking sheet.
Now we're making traditional type peanut butter cookies.
So we need
Make a ball, cross hatch them, and go. A lot of people do the smaller ones with the sugar on top and the Hershey Kiss. And I'm not gonna lie, I love those to death, but I hate making them because it's just, I like making regular peanut butter cookies.
I should probably go wash my hands again.
That's probably a great idea.
I'm gonna try to wash my hands in here.
Okay, Jesse, take care. If we don't see you, we'll see you in the next stream, I promise.
Wash my hands up here. It's easier.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Jonathan, that's a picture me and her took up at Halloween's when we were on the way out about 1:15 in the morning. After Sis had one of the greatest days ever. Whether she wants to admit or not, she had more fun than she's willing to admit. Jonathan, what time does Monarch Moments go live today? And if it's soon, I think you said something about 2 p.m., but I didn't know if that was Eastern or if that was their time. And if it is, can you drop their link a few times in here so I can remember to talk about their stream? And we'll probably end a little bit before they go live and we'll all head over there. You ready to go, Seth?
But he said something about,
About what?
how about saying...
Oh, they're talking about that. You were saying Floyd's Fuel and Food.
Oh.
That's an actual company, and they say their name every time they answer the phone.
Really? How?
Floyd's Food and Fuel.
That's kind of a lot. Okay, so I already rolled up my sleeves. That's good.
And she even showered for you guys today.
Which I needed to shower anyway. Mom's supposed to cut my hair today. Which actually, this is what I hope happens today. Me and my mom have been wanting to dye our hair since I think summer. Because we got the hair dye in summer. And you know, like we've been wanting to dye our hair. But we just like kind of forget about it. Because I like to go outside and play with my friends after school. And I have dance twice a week. And then on Sundays. So it's three times a week. And I'm there for like 3 hours tops each.
Oh, it's not long enough.
Oh no, it's too much for me.
Not getting ready long enough.
3 hours.
Could be more.
It's bad. I have like, on Mondays I have an hour and 15 ballet class. And then
I'm ready for
jazz.
them to all grow up and move out.
Not me, I'm your favorite.
I wouldn't say that. You're okay. You just caused the least trouble.
Okay. I have to make the balls with my hand?
Yep. Let me wash my hands and I'll show you about what size. It actually really doesn't matter. I mean, we make what we make and go on from there.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs about $1.25 to make these cookies.
Yeah, but my mom's supposed to be trimming my hair today. And if she feels good, I asked her if she can go ahead and dye the part of my hair that I'm allowed to dye. Because in dance, we're not really allowed to have dyed hair. But I want to do, if I, here, put my hair down and split my hair in half. And then put it down. Yes, I have really long hair. And like under this part, yes, my hair is kind of still damp. But, like this part would be red, and then I want like, I still kind of have bangs, but I'm trying to grow them out with my hair. Like 2 kind of strands in the front, that's going to be red as well. It's kind of like reddish, purplish, metallic. So, Oh, Jonathan, I just answered your thing. Hopefully you heard it. Purplish, reddish, metallic.
Kind of a magenta.
Yeah, like magenta.
Or no, not a magenta. I'm sorry. It's kind of like an ultraviolet, but it's more deeper. It's not like neon. It's a deeper violet.
How much are we putting on these? 2 for each.
See how they fit out.
Probably only. I know.
But you should be able to get 3. There you go.
Hi, Kay.
Okay, Wilby then. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. It's good to see you.
Can we fit 3?
Yep. You don't need that. You just need your hands, as long as they're clean.
Yeah, they're clean. I just washed them. That's a lot.
Well, you got to make the ball first and see if it's locked.
How much do we make like the ball? How like that?
Let me see. Yep, I like that. Slap it right there.
And then turn it this.
Yep, whichever side you do that, you got to do the exact opposite.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
That one's kind of tiny. Well.
Okay.
I kind of squished it.
And that's okay. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll go grab one of the boxes and I'll show you what you want to do.
I actually wanted to do purple is the best. So what I normally wanted to do, I wanted like that bright red. I really like red or like hot pink. I wanted to do that, but we couldn't find like actual hot pink hair dye. Only like that semi-permanent thing. We don't like that. Which I've done my hair semi-permanent a couple of times. Yeah, you haven't used it yet either? Yep, it's kind of... He has the box. He's on his way out.
Go see how this shows up on here. Power violet.
Yeah.
There, that kind of shows through.
Yeah, if you look on this side. Mine's like a medium brown, so mine's gonna
here.
turn out. That's what it looks like. There you go. To me, that's like kind of metallic to me.
There we go.
So, and it's gonna look metallic on my hair because I'm like a medium brown and like light brown. Because in the summer, I get like natural, like highlights in my hair, blonde highlights. Like we don't have to go get them done; they're just natural. That's what happens to my hair in the summer. Why do you have to squish them down with a fork?
It's just what you do.
Or is that just a traditional way?
Yep, pretty much. At least that's what they tell me anyway. I don't argue.
Huh. Amethyst. I think that's the brand that we have. No, I don't think we got that
yours
brand,
is
but like
Faria or whatever.
yeah. But amethyst, I like the colors of amethyst and stuff.
We're going to do my goatee.
Thank you. You're going to look awesome. Thank you.
She always looks awesome.
I do.
No.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Very pretty girl. You know what? I'm not just saying that because you got lucky. I'm saying it because I've been around to show you what cool looks like.
I'm probably the coolest daughter he would ever get.
Well, you're the only daughter that still talks to me, so.
I mean, we saw that other one, like, what? One time? Well, I saw her one time.
Yeah, that's exactly how many times I've seen her since. And I've been trying for 30 years.
Yeah,
well,
she's actually pretty
years.
nice, but she's...
we're not going to air our laundry on camera, though, okay?
Yeah.
Some people just, they don't see the value in family. Jonathan, I've had my goatee I wasn't a streamer way back then, but I had a goatee. It was probably down to about here.
Where?
About here.
Oh my Lord.
And I have had it flaming blue, I've had it flaming red, I've had it jet black, I've had it bleached blonde, I've had it red and blue, half and half. And I'm trying to think if I've had it any other way.
That's the one color that I wanted to dye my hair, the red, the really bright red.
Do you know the ones that have like the really funky colors, the really, like the red and the blues and all that? The electric blue. That's what colors my goatee were.
Really?
It was right. We split my goatee in the middle. We did one side red, one side blue. Then we braided it. I had my goatee braided. It was getting back to being that long, and then your mom said something, and I cut it.
Yeah, she does not like beards on him, and she doesn't like beards like...
Your mom doesn't mind a beard on me. She can tell you whatever she wants. Jonathan, I don't have any pictures of my goatee when it was that long, or I don't have any of them when it's colored, but I may be able to help you out with my goatee being much longer. Give me some time and let me I'll look around here. I don't know if I have it on my newer phones. I know I have it on an older phone. It's on Facebook somewhere, but I'm never good at finding pictures on Facebook.
Well, my mom is. Like every now and again, my mom likes to go through her memories or whatever.
Well, yeah, the memories are one thing, but...
Well, yeah, and she's also really good at printing up pictures, too. Because, like, every now and then I'm, like, trying to relax. She's like, sis, come here. She shows, like, this old picture of me and Kaitlyn when we were little. And I'm like, okay, are we done?
Well, that's in memories. Those come up all the time.
Oh, yeah, but she's also good at just finding pictures as well.
Yeah, I've never been much of a picture guy, Jonathan. So there's not a lot of like pictures of just me or when I've done certain things. But I'm looking.
Kaitlyn can be the taste tester today. Well, if he wants to. We might get like 3 batches out of this, maybe 4. Dad, is this dough good? Have you ever tasted this dough?
I don't know. I probably have.
Not bad.
Jonathan, I can't believe you had hair like that.
Like what? Your shoulders. Whew.
Oh, I had a beautiful mullet at one time too, Jonathan. And I mean, when I say a beautiful mullet, it was beautiful. It was nice and curly, and it was down just below my shoulders, and it was really bad. It was really, really bad. Man, I'm just not finding the picture I'm looking for here. Look in my other folder. It's probably in my Google photo block.
How long do we need those in there for?
What does it say?
7 to 8 minutes.
Go with 8.
8. Hey Google, set an alarm for 8 minutes.
Got it. Your alarm's set for 1:32 p.m.
Okay, that works.
Okay, let's go out here. Go to my Facebook, find my photos. I know it's in here somewhere. There's where I first cut it short again, so I gotta be getting close, guys. Got a picture of a couple of my tattoos on here too, when I got them shot. Gotta be getting closer. This picture is really fuzzy because it was taken off an old flip phone, but you can kind of see how it was getting, or how it was still longer. I trimmed it down quite a bit there, but that is actually Brandon when he was first.
Really?
He was probably 6 months old. Man, I'm really having no luck finding that picture. I'll tell you what, I promise you guys, when I find it, I will post it. Oh. Hey Garrett, welcome in, buddy.
Garrett's in here?
Yeah, Garrett just got in.
Hi, Garrett.
Garrett, what time do you guys go live today? Oh, I don't mind if Garrett gets any photos of me. I don't have a whole lot of them. Never, so I don't have a lot to send over. And any pictures I do have usually has all my kids in it, or I'm in a group photo because someone was taking a picture of all of us. There we go. Thank you, Jonathan, for putting that in there. I'm sure everybody in here already is subscribed to Monarch Moments, but if I miss anybody that is in here that isn't subscribed to Monarch Moments, Garrett, Michelle, Hannah, and Gabe, really good family, really nice people. Well, all of them except for Garrett. Garrett's okay. Garrett's okay. But the rest of them are great. Head on over there after we're done here. Monarch Moments, 2 p.m. Walt Disney World time. So what is that? 11 a.m. Disneyland time.
Where's? Yeah, he was in here.
Who, Garrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just scrolled past it.
Yeah, I just didn't see him.
And you didn't even say hi to him yet.
Yeah, I did.
No, I don't think you did.
I'll say it again. Hi,
Yeah.
Garrett.
That's just how excited she is to see you, Garrett.
Yesterday I was like, where's Garrett and Michelle?
Well, you got to think, we went live and it was 9 in the morning for them.
Oh. So it's what?
3 hours.
So it's like what? 8 for them? No.
Go
10.
back 3 hours. 12, 11, 10,
So it's like
28.
10 10:30 almost.
Or 10:28.
Or 10:28.
Or 10:30.
For us here, it's 1:28, almost 1:30.
See, here's something for you. See, we're live streaming.
Yeah.
We're time traveling. Because Garrett's watching us in the past.
I know
Oh. Hey guys, look, I made it. I made it.
What you mean? What?
I got bots.
Oh, you got bots?
I have bots. I made it, guys. I made it. They must have followed Garrett over here. That's the first time I've had any of that. I mean, it is what it is. Can't be upset about it. I mean, evidently no one of any importance is streaming right now. They got to come find this little guy.
I think bots need to chill out.
I just, that makes me feel, is it bad that it made me feel a little bit good that the bots found me? Little old me? I mean, I don't want them, but yeah, I think it's Garrett. I think that Garrett is one of the bots.
Isn't this supposed to be like a partial family-friendly thing?
No, it is family friendly.
Well, this video is, but not whole weekend.
No, and that gets announced the whole time. Well, thanks, Garrett. You made me feel good. Made me feel like I actually made it. Like I'm a real boy.
Lord.
I'm going to make Sis sing I Got No Strings here in a minute.
I don't even know how to sing it.
Well, you better learn.
I'm not singing. Because you know how bad I am.
Oh, yeah, she's not good, guys.
Even in the shower.
Oh, yeah, she's the only person I know that sings bad in the shower.
I'm guilty of that myself.
I'm the singer, Kaitlyn's the dancer.
Yep. Better, like, every single time we're at Cedar Point, my mom's like, that could be you someday. I'm like, yeah, dancing, not singing.
Like I said, that's the reason why I'm the singer, you're the dancer.
Yeah, because, I don't know if you guys know, he's a pretty good singer. All the Christmas tunes that we listen to, he tries his best to kind of sound just like the person singing it. And he does pretty good sometimes with it too.
I could probably be an Elvis impersonator or a Johnny Cash impersonator.
Okay, well, there's that. Now I can have a break for like 4 minutes. Never mind.
Stop.
Stop. I gotta check on them first.
No, they are done.
Okay.
We want to know how done they are. To know how long to do the next
You guys
one.
look done?
I don't know why this, and maybe we need to move the rack. Let me see if this one's specific about where you should put the rack. Because sometimes putting it closer will make them. We won't put the rack a little higher this time. We'll try a little all the way up. There you go. But actually, yeah, those look pretty good color-wise now that they're out. Watch, you don't touch that. That's very hot.
I'm walking around.
I want to put this in.
Okay.
Hey Google, set a timer for 7:40 minutes and 45 seconds.
40 minutes and 45 seconds.
Hey Google,
And
cancel.
okay, it's canceled.
Set a timer for 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
7 minutes and 45 seconds. And that's
Well,
starting
just sit
now.
From you might need to go 8:30 on the next batch.
Oh.
They're pretty soft. Oh, Garrett gave you a thumbs down.
For what?
Let's see. All right. I'll give you a thumbs down, so you have to do one of those too. Just kidding. I can't give Kaitlyn a thumbs down.
Yeah.
But he'll give me one.
Very true.
Is it 375? Okay. I thought maybe we were off because these are very, very soft. Very. We'll get them off the cool. Firm up. So what are you going to do to entertain them for the next couple of minutes?
I don't know. I can ask them some questions.
Or they could ask you questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask Kaitlyn about what she does for dance, what she likes to do, what her favorite, or what her routines are going to be this year?
I got a lot of them. I think I have like 7 of them this year. Crazy. I'll be right back. I need some water. Should I just bring my water over there? That sounds...
Yeah, Kaitlyn likes to dance. She likes to cut loose and foot loose. Ronnie, you talking about from the animated series?
The voice of Batman. You said Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, I didn't know who did the voice for Batman in the animated series, but that would sound about right because all the other actors did their own voice work.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
AJC Magic TV's in here.
AJC, how you doing, Amy? It's good to see you. Amy, if you do decide to come over for the Zoo Lights at Columbus, give us a call, and if we can, we'll come over and meet you. We were literally
45 minutes on the road.
well,
Right?
about 50.
About 50. It's not that far from
It's
here.
a straight shot from our house. We literally go 100 feet, make a left, and we stay on that road until we're in Powell. Because from your area, I'm guessing you probably come in on 22 to 36. I could be wrong. You might come across 70, but I'm guessing you come across 22 and hit 36. And if you do, you drive right past our house because you probably do 36 to 16 to 161 to go into Columbus if you ever go to Columbus.
Hi, Mike.
Mike, tonight is meatloaf. So if you like,
It
like
is? Yes, I forgot. Yes. Meatloaf tonight.
meatloaf is a big hit in this house.
It is. Wait, I want to show them that sauce that you made. It's in here. If you guys want to go back and watch that video with him and Brandon making...
And they're a couple years, they were made a couple years ago.
Yeah, and they are still good.
Right here, Sissy. Why don't you use this?
There's that. Then we still have like a couple more jars up in there.
It's the mango habanero.
Mango habanero.
And you can show them the wild berry ghost pepper.
The ghost pepper is in the fridge. Which a lot of our family likes to use that. Caden likes to use ketchup. And then here's the ghost pepper blueberry sauce.
It's a mixture, but it's mainly blueberry, raspberry, blackberry.
It's looking
And
a little
I can't remember
watery.
if I put anything else. Well, yeah, it's hot. This sauce is kind of watery, huh?
I mean like watery normal. But yeah. We like to make quite a bit of our own sauces.
We're probably going to be doing a stream next weekend. Even if Brandon don't want to do it with me, I'm going to make A&W barbecue sauce. And then another weekend I want to do Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
And the sad thing about, he said next weekend, I won't be here. I'll be with
maybe we'll do them on weekends when you're
my
here.
dear father.
Her less cool dad. You said it, I did.
I apologize, guys. If you guys don't know,
There you go.
I'm sick, so.
She is sick in the head. Which one sounds good, Jonathan? The A&W or the Dr. Pepper? Or maybe you were talking about the hot sauce. I'm not sure because I always forget about the delay. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate it because, I was an extremely small, and I mean, I'm not saying I'm a large channel by any means right now. I'm really not. Which I just felt good. I woke up this morning and the channel's back up to where it was when I did my Halloween weekend stream. I'm back up to 536, which feels like I've worked hard enough to have it farther than that, but I kind of like that number that I'm at. Worked really hard these last this season building it to where it is. I think I am up. I've got to be up 50 subscribers just from over the summer, and for a channel my size, that's a pretty significant number. I think I've done a really good job of growing the channel over this summer.
And I've also helped you a little bit with my friends. I've let them know about your channel and that we do a lot of stuff on there that's pretty fun. And even some of them have even subscribed to you. So.
But I think when me and Brandon made those sauces, I'd have to go back and look and see. I think that was 2019 when we did that.
I think it was the first year that we moved.
So if that's the case, I probably had 200 subscribers at that time. So it's fun to see where I came from since then.
Let me go ahead and take them out.
Yes. Yeah, Jonathan, the horsey sauce is probably a mixture of, my guess is just a horseradish and mayonnaise mixture. That would be my guess. I don't think that you would need all the additives. You wouldn't at all. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but my guess is it's a little bit of mayo mixed with horseradish.
Yeah, Dad, I think we only got 3 batches in.
Oh, is that all you're going to get?
Yeah, there's only like a little bit left in there.
Okay.
Probably enough for like 2 more cookies. Maybe
Oh, that's
3.
fine. It's about how long our stream was yesterday, about an hour and a half.
It's only to like what, an hour?
We're an hour and 20 minutes. And guys, if she doesn't get these done before 2 o'clock, because we are going to be signing off here around 5 minutes till, so we can all head over and check out Monarch Moments and have some fun with them. And I know that that's my plan. I know that after we get those, and Jonathan, I want to tell you, surprisingly enough, I am a huge fan of Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. I think it's one of the best sauces to use for anything. I was pleasantly surprised when I made A&W barbecue sauce. The depth of the root beer with everything went so good. And I did burgers, and I wish I'd have done a video. I did 3rd pound chuck burgers on the grill And about the time they were done, I took that sauce and I coated it on top of the burgers and let it glaze on, flipped it over, did it again, and cooked up some bacon, dipped the bacon in that and took it out and glazed it on the grill and made A&W root beer bacon cheeseburgers. Man, you want to talk about something really good. And I may have to do a stream when I make this sauce for these burgers next year or this coming summer. But guys, in closing, if you guys get a chance, I have a video that I've been really trying to grow. I want to pull it down and actually repost it with a new name. So when I get that, Jonathan, if you could post it for the fall, and I will post something in the community tab when I do decide to re-download that and rename it, re-tag it, put it back out, because I really feel like all the work I put into that, it deserves some love. I don't think that video's ever even hit 100 views. I would love for it just to hit 100 views. And when I do repost it, I'd love to get that thing up and over and get it going. Yeah, that's what I felt it was, Jesse. Mayonnaise, yeah, a little bit of sugar. I can taste just a little bit in it. But I think it would be better if you left that out. And I'll tell you what, horsey sauce and like the sauces like from Texas Roadhouse and Lone Star, not Lone Star, Lone Star's gone. What's the other steakhouse in Zanesville? Longhorn?
There's Longhorn and then there's Tumbleweed.
Okay, well, I'm talking about Longhorn. But, like, they have, like, a Chipotle style horseradish sauce they use for, like, a bloomin' onion, same like Outback. Really, the only difference between that sauce and Arby's sauce is probably the Chipotle seasoning that they put in it. The fall, Jonathan, the one of the ride that reminds you of Yukon Striker. The one that's in sepia with the grand music in it. It's the one I put out spring last year.
Oh, the Valraven thing?
Yes. But I'm not super worried about numbers on that right now, but I would like to just kind of have it get a few views, and I probably won't even pull it down. I'll probably just actually rename it. I'll de-tag it, then I'll re-tag it. I'll take it private and then put it back in public. That way it feels like a fresh video. And see if I can't get that really. That's one that I've got a short, and I've talked about this a few times, and this is one thing that I don't like about the whole shorts algorithm is I put out, when shorts first started, I put out a lot of shorts. For my channel, I put out a lot of shorts in comparison to videos that I have. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to catch a little lightning in a bottle, get a few people to notice my channel, and hopefully get people interested in the other stuff I do. But I've got a video of the characters coming out of Launch Bay in Hollywood Studios. And I mean, this is the worst video I've probably ever shot, including when cameras first came out. And it's just got Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Chewie, Rey. And they're just walking to the stage to do the stage show. That video blew up. It's got 30,000 some views. So it's crazy to me. All the shorts that I did, that I took my time and I took a nice 1-minute video, tagged it properly, did all the things I needed to do, and they've got like 500-600 views. And this has got over 30,000. It's just frustrating. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that does shorts and puts them up that gets frustrated by the ones that blow up and the ones that don't. What kind of Subway sandwich you got there, Mike? And does it have Canadian bacon on it, eh? Well, guys, look like we got 3 dozen out of there. Of which Caden will try to eat 2 dozen of them.
Yeah, some of our cookies that I made yesterday.
But guys, if you haven't already, consider giving it a thumbs up if you haven't done so yet. Thanks for coming in today. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you're watching on the replay, I want to ask 3 things of you. Give me a like if you like what you're doing. If you like what I'm doing. If you don't, hey, you know, you're not gonna hurt my feelings any. If you do like what I'm doing, you know, consider subscribing. Me and her want to be bringing some more of these baking type videos and hot sauce videos. Can you shut that down? She's going to help me make some barbecue sauce here over the next couple of weeks. So if you guys like this, you know, we're going to be bringing stuff like this. I mean, especially outside right now. I've been hearing rain. Matter of fact, it's absolutely pouring out here right now.
Holy crap.
Hey now. So we're to, you know, the inside stuff, it's fun. It's easy. You guys come in and hang out. We get to talk, and I don't do this nearly enough, and I kind of need to do it more and keep connecting with you guys. I love talking to you guys in the chat for other channels, but I really enjoy getting in front of the camera so you guys can actually see me and see what I'm all about. If you're watching on the replay, once again, I want to ask you to do 3 things for me. Give me a like if you like what I'm doing. If you don't, hey, I'm okay with that. If you do like it, subscribe. We're going to bring you more of it. And the third thing you're going to do is you're going to ring that bell. You're going to click it to all so you don't miss one single thing. And guys, thank you. Oh, yeah, I know. I could definitely use more work, Garrett. But hey, guys, thank you for coming in today. I love every single one of you. Just like they tell you in the parks, you have to keep your hands, arms, and feet in the vehicle at all times. And hang on, because we're going to be going in 3, 2, 1.